in triangle ABC, let's see, A is the biggest, C is the smallest. So when I draw the angles, however I draw them, which one looks the biggest? That one looks the biggest, so I'm going to call that A. Out of these, B is the next one. I think this is second place. And then C. Not that you actually have to draw it accurately. I'm just being a little bit picky. Anyway, so this is 850. Across from B is 625. And across from C is 350. Then solve the triangle, which means find all three angles. Well, I'm going to use the law of cosines. So I'm going to start with this and go across from it. So law of cosines would say 850 squared equals 350 squared plus 625 squared, and then minus 2 times those numbers, and then cosine, whatever number this is, you have to go opposite of it and do cosine of that angle. So cosine of A. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 350 squared from both sides. Also subtract 625 squared from both sides so that these can cancel. Wake up, calculator. Time for fun. Ooh, look at that haze. I need my little propper-upper to get rid of the glare. 850 squared minus 350 squared minus 625 squared. Oh my, it's a big number. Okay. So it's 209,375. And then on this side, I'll go ahead and multiply this part. So there's negative 2 times 350 times 625. Oh my, it's a big number. So it equals negative 437,500 times cosine of A. Now all I need to do is divide both sides by this number, and then I can take cosine inverse. So a 209,375 gets divided by a 437,500, which is negative. And then find cosine inverse. So I need cosine inverse, and I can put the negative sign. 209,375 got divided by 437,500. So A, that's the biggest side, so that should be the biggest angle. So 118 degrees, that definitely sounds possible. So A is 118.592 degrees. See, on this one, if I would have gotten 18 degrees, there's no way that the biggest side means this is the biggest angle. There's no way the biggest angle could be 18. But 118, yeah, that's possible. All right, who's next? I saw B raise his hand, so B is next. And for that, we could use the law of sines. So just go sine of B divided by its side, 625, equals, and now we're going to need to use what we got for A, sine of A, 118.592, divided by its opposite side, 850. And then multiply both sides by 625. And finally, take sine inverse of this. So sine inverse of a 625 times sine of the 118.592 divided by 850. And then B is equal to 40.213 degrees. So there's angle A, there's angle B, and finally for angle C, all three of them have to add up to 180, which means that C would be 180 minus the 118.592, and also minus the 40.213. And let's see, the C, that's the smallest side, so this should be the smallest angle. Let's see if that theory works out. 180 minus 118.592 minus 40.213. Yep, that's the smallest angle. C is equal to 21.195. So now we have all three sides and all three angles.